Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you how I got to this look here, and then we're going to be a little bit extra and we're going to take it up to this with the gold flakes. So if you're ready for that, just keep on watching. To be honest, I didn't know how I wanted to start the tutorial, but I did already do my brows off camera because if I did them on camera it would be a disaster, and I primed and set my eyelids. So let's jump into the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to be going straight into the color Tempera, and I'm going to be taking that and buffing that all over my lid and all the way up to my brow bone. Now this is going to give us a good base, so that way before we go into any of the more vibrant colors, we just have that base. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But anyway, going into the color Relgar or Relgar, it doesn't matter. Buff that into your crease. It's going to be your transition shade, or at least that's what I use as mine. And yeah, take your time when you're doing this. You just want to really make sure that that's very well blended and buffed right into the crease, so that way you give yourself a smooth transition. So then I'm going to be taking the colors Love Letter and Red Ochre, and I'm going to be going back and Love Letter and Venetian Red rather, and I'm going to be going back and forth with those colors right in the crease. And again, I'm just deepening the crease, blending that out, that way it's really well blended. I don't know what else to say. That's all you need to know, that it's going to be very well blended. So just blend, blend, blend. You are going to be going into the color Raw Sienna. No, rather Burnt Orange. Okay, so I just misread. But taking the color Burnt Orange, and you're going to be putting that right directly into your crease, because that's going to give us the best transition before we really get into the lid color. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just grabbing a NYX buffer brush, and I'm going into the color Venetian Red again, and I'm just going to be blending that back and forth into my crease, buffing it into my crease, just to bring back some of the pigment that I lost when I put the burnt orange in. This step isn't 100% necessary, but it will give your eyeshadow a little bit more vibrancy. And then just blend, 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 and continue to blend. Okay, so now I'm going into the shade Primavera, and I'm going to be putting that all over my lid. And I'm just using the brush that came with the palette. It's just a little two-sided brush. Yeah, and just put that right into your lid. And take your time, be neat with it. Maybe be messy if that's your thing. Right, so I'm just going to be going back and forth with that color Primavera on that small end of the brush that came with the palette, as well as going back and forth with a blender brush to really just make sure that that's blended right into the crease nicely, and it gives us a nice gradient effect rather than looking just kind of blotchy and like it's just been placed there. I'm just going to be going back and forth with that and back and forth, so I'm just going to speed this up so you don't have to watch me blend for years, but make sure you take your time. Right, so just jumping back in, I'm just gonna refresh myself with some coffee. Do you like my mug? Enjoy your life to the fullest. Always. Yes. So anyway, just grab your eyelash curler, or don't. If you don't use it, doesn't matter. Just again, don't hurt yourself with the eyelash curler. I have many a times. And just curl your eyelashes, and I'm gonna do that before I jump into mascara. I'm just gonna grab my Dior Iconic Overcurl. This is my absolute favorite mascara. It's not like the Lancome one I used yesterday or the other day in the last tutorial that I hated. I will love this mascara forever. I've purchased it 3 or 4 times now. It's just the best. So yeah, coat those lashes. Right, so just finish up with your mascara. This is where we're at now, so hopefully you guys like where this is headed. I'm just going to grab my primer. I'm using a sample of a Becca primer that I got from Sephora. It's a First Light priming filter. So it's supposed to be for a quick fix for dull, dehydrated skin, transforms complexions to look fresh, awake, and hydrated. So it's a brightening and it smooths and evens. So hopefully we like that. I'm just going to put that all over my skin. Then next, going to foundation, I'm grabbing my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I used way too much, but it is buildable, so I guess we're going for a little bit more of a heavier coverage look today. Well, even a medium coverage, I guess. Once it's out there, I think the sponge kind of soaks some of it up. I'm just using my Real Techniques blending sponge. So go through and blend that into your skin. It's going to take you 10 years, so that's why the video is sped up and I'm still talking. But yeah, grab your concealer when you're done. I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I think it's the shade NC15. One of the lighter shades because I'm pale AF, but yeah, put that under your eyelids. Well, that's where I'm putting mine because my eye bags are ridiculous. I just don't sleep. And yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out. If you have any blemishes, you can put it on that as well. This concealer works awesome. I love it, I love it, I love it. But yeah, blend that out. Right, so when you're finished blending, caffeinate yourself if you need to. Once you're done that, just grab your translucent powder so that way you can set everything that you've just put on. That way it doesn't crease. So I'm taking mine on a big blending and buffing brush by Bella Pro. I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eyelids on them eye bags. That way they don't crease. And then just taking the leftover powder and grabbing it and just putting it all over my face and bringing it down my neck. And yeah, so going in with the Kevin Aucoin contour powder. It's in the shade medium. It's just a sample I got from Sephora, and I'm just going to be using this. It's actually a concealer brush, but I'm using it for the contour because I wanted a thin brush just for that thin defined line. So yeah, it's gonna look pretty harsh at the beginning, but I am gonna blend it in. So yeah, just putting that down my cheekbones. I'm going in my temple area. And then I'm going to be taking it down the sides of my chin. Alright, so just buff that into the face. I am going to speed this up because it's going to take forever. Use your sponge if you need to. But just blend that seamlessly into your face just before we go ahead into bronzer. Alright, and next we're just going to grab a Hoola bronzer. This is by Benefit. It's my favorite bronzer of all time. It's just a matte bronzer. And I'm going to be using a trick that I saw on the live feed Benefit put out the other day. It was Maddox with Benefit. He just kind of used the brush that came with the product and swept it across his face the way that I'm doing it there on video. And I've never thought to do that before. I've only ever brought it the other way, but that really gives it a gradient effect when you go back and turn the brush the other way and use it kind of more on a flat way, if that makes sense. Like exactly what I'm doing right here. So yeah, I learned that on the Benefit live feed. I was actually really impressed, and now I love my Hoola bronzer even more. So just go as heavy as you want. I'm gonna go pretty heavy. Then I'm going to buff that out just with a blending brush. So buff that out. It takes forever if you like to go heavy, but I do. So yeah, like I said, use your sponge if you need to. It's there to help you blend. Right, so I don't know what's coming next at all, but I don't want to stop the recording right. So we're going into highlight. Here I'm going to be using my Colourpop. It's electric slide. I'm just going to be using a synthetic brush that I have. It came from eBay. I'm just placing that on my cheeks just before I go ahead and buff that in. So place it on your cheekbones. Bring it up your temples and down your nose if you'd like as well. So another trick that I did learn from the Benefit live feed was about highlighting. So just like kind of getting your fingers to highlight, just because it warms the product up and it really smooths it into the face just for a more natural glow. So I thought I would give that a try today. And it's a little bit hard to see on the camera here just with the lighting that I have, so I'll try to figure that out for the future. But yeah, I'll post some pictures on my Instagram and I'll link that below. So just go in with your highlight under your brows and just, yeah, highlight until your heart is happy. Yeah, no, I like a lot. It is what it is. So yeah, buff that in with your sponge as well, just to make sure that it is seamlessly blended. And I'm going in with the NYX liquid lip, or the liquid suede lipstick. It's in the color Cherry Skies. It's one of my favorite colors, and I think it really goes perfectly with this look. I am grabbing a little bit of oil. This is just the Loctane. I don't know how to say it, but it's a supple skin oil. I don't know if it's for lips at all. It's probably not, but my lips are dry, so I'm going to use it. And yeah, I'm just going to go in with the Cherry Skies here and paint my lips red. Really, really like this color. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, and as soon as you're finished with your lipstick, just grab the Anastasia palette again. Just go in with Venetian Red and Love Letter, mix them together, and just put that on your lower lash line. And just blend that in just for a little bit of extra color. And then we're just going to add mascara, so just grab whatever mascara you're using. It doesn't matter, they're pretty much all the same, although this one is my favorite. And just put that on your lashes, on your lower lash line. And yeah, so we're pretty much near done. Just go in with the Fix Plus. I went in with way too much, but I friggin' love it. It's my favorite. And yeah, it doesn't matter that I wash this off as soon as I finish the video. I just love Fix Plus. I love to waste it. It's my favorite. So if you like this look and you want to take it to the festival look, just keep watching. I'm just going to grab some gold flakes and some Vaseline and take a paintbrush as well. Now, I'd probably use adhesive if you actually wanted to wear this somewhere, but I'm going to wash it off. I did wash it off just after I had it on, but yeah, I just applied some Vaseline, and then I took the little gold flaky things, which felt a lot different than I thought they were going to feel. If you are going to wear this out, I recommend playing around with it first, because I did struggle with them a little bit. But I'm just going to put that where I would naturally put some highlight, and I'm painting them on. I found this kind of worked a little bit better where I had some Vaseline left on my paintbrush. But yeah, just going in and adding little gold flakes where it had highlight, so in my temple area and on my cheekbones. And I'm going to do that on both sides of my face. I'm just going to speed the video up because it's pretty straightforward. You're just going to apply them. If you are wearing it out, like I said, use adhesive. So yeah, bear with me a second here. Alright, so I cut this out of the video, but I did smudge up my lipstick, so I'm just reapplying it here. And I also added some gold flakes under my eyes. Just directly under where my pupil would be on both sides. And then let's waste some more Fix Plus, why not? And yeah, that's the finished look. So if you like it, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, keep watching. Cheers. Don't keep watching, it's done.